Right.
Welcome in, everybody, to Real Talk with Papa Moon. I'm your host, I'm your host, Papa Moon. Sorry about that. On today's episode, well, thanks for joining us first and foremost. And this episode, we're going to have a guy with us that is big in Cleveland, in the music scene. If you don't know him, you should know him. He's an engineer, he's a producer, an artist, a writer, a father, a husband. He's a man of many hats. So without further ado, let me introduce narrator.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on today, man.
Thanks for coming. I told him we were going to have a very interesting guest next time. And like I said, you're a man of many hats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's get right into it. So you produce, you write, you perform. What got you started?
So I come from a musical family on my mom's side and my dad's side. Like on my mom's side, like my grandpap and all my uncles, they play guitar and sing. And on my dad's side, there's DJs. Like my dad was like he was doing breakdancing like in the 90s. So like a lot of the influence came from that. And then Michael Jackson was the one that sparked it though, which is like that made me like I want to create music. Like I want to be up in that pocket of making it.
Okay.
And yeah, where that ball started.
All right. So I mean, just tell me about like the producing side, the writing side, the performance side.
Yeah.
I know, we all know you well.
Mhm.
And if you had to go into like choose one side of the music industry, what are you going to choose?
I'd say a lot of people would know this, but for those that don't know, I'd say production.
Okay.
I enjoy bringing sounds together. Like it's like painting with sounds. Like you're just adding colors, which you can actually take away nowadays in the digital era. We're blessed to have what we have now, like versus the analog days, like where everything that we cut in here we would have had to put on, which is like $75 a reel. Like back then.
So you mean like they cut and splice that kind of thing? Okay.
I'm glad we don't got to do that, but yeah, the production is my favorite part of it. Yeah.
Okay. I've seen you perform. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna cap, as we say it. You're definitely a great. You bring energy. I mean, you could really raise the energy in a venue. I've been there, I've seen it, and you're a great performer as well.
Thank you.
I enjoy it. That. I enjoy. I mean, you could jump from one side of the stage to the other stage and still keep your vocals. Don't lose your breath. You're good. You're good at what you do. So I found that kind of interesting that you would say producing, but that's good.
I love to perform. It's just like it's not something I seek to do as much. Like I love just being in that state of creation. If we could, and that's why if I could do that on stage, which I plan on doing here soon, but to do that on stage is like my peak, if you would say. It'd be like my pinnacle of experiences if I could just create on stage and that becoming more of a regular thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you produce a lot of guys around the city. I mean, heck, I couldn't even count on 2 hands and 2 feet. I mean, that I know personally. How many do you think you produce? I mean, just some
in this city.
Total. Let's just go total.
Total.
Have you produced? Just a wild guess.
Yeah. So I'll be humble with it. I'll shoot for like 300.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And that's since the age of 14, I'd say.
Oh, that's when you started at 14?
Yeah. Well, like that's what age I was when I started like producing music for other people. So it was my freshman year in high school, and that's when I started like to be introduced to people that were artists that I didn't go to school with, because like that was the thing too. Like in middle school, I was working with people that had raps and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I got a little studio set up in my basement. Boom, boom. Like we can go ahead and get something happening. But freshman year, that was like the time where I was meeting grown men that are essentially my age now. Back then when I was 14, and I was charging them for my services.
Wow.
And it was like, like there were some situations where we had like a little small label and everything, and like we were all just, make things happen on a weekly basis on the weekend after school. But yeah, essentially, I was just forgot how I even got there. I'm not going. Not even.
Oh, we're talking about producing and
yeah,
people you've produced.
people I've produced.
How you got started? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like really where it started. Shout out to Kendall Hughley. He does non-secular Christian hip hop right now.
Oh wow.
Which is awesome. Definitely check him out. That was one of the first people that I was 14 years old. We were cutting tracks at my mom's house. Then I remember we moved over on to Harvard right before my 15th birthday, and I had like a cool setup to where like I had one room dedicated to the studio, and so like and it was apart from like the rest of the house, so I'll be able to make my noise and everything like that, where wouldn't be bothering the rest of the family, because that's one of the biggest things throughout school. Like I know Eli doing the music right now. Imagine if you had to hear it nonstop every day he was in high school.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it. From the time he got home, boom. Like it's getting to 11 o'clock. Like it was just keeping at it like that.
Oh, you had your own little nook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always try to make sure, like, even if we didn't have a space in our house for it, like it could be the dingiest spot of our basement. Like I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to make it this right here.
Yeah, make it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the closet. Use the closet as the booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Almost perfect. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, I've learned, and I've known you a while.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years. I can't remember, but I've known you quite a while, and that's the first I've heard of that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy hearing that. So let's move forward, and you've recorded a bunch of different songs. I mean, on our last episode, my interviewee, my son, asked me whose catalog I would take with me, if I could take with me. Yours was, sorry, it was second to Eli's.
Hey, that's okay.
But it was there. I can tell you my favorite. One of my favorite ones is For the Ones, just because of the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
And it really gets to me, and I enjoy that song.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to pick like one of your favorite songs, other than For the Ones, because I took that one. What's your next favorite? Because I know For the Ones is probably one of your top.
Yeah, that's a deep one.
Yeah,
one.
which is like your
that's like favorite. Which kid's my favorite?
Well, you're right. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's hard.
I'm gonna try to give it some thought here, real quick. I'm gonna
take your time.
A few different things. I would say that's released right now, just so it could be relative to something that people can find. I would say it's between two tracks. Sinking Boat being the newest.
Okay.
And just a classic track, Paradise.
Okay.
Paradise and Sinking Boat.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And when I'm driving through with my car, I play For the Ones like almost like every day, almost every. I mean, it's one that really is. I guess every artist that Eli's introduced me to, I think I gravitate to like the one song that I like. I need to hear every day. Our buddy Mark Beasy.
Yeah.
Is Believe.
Yep. That's the brother.
So yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's that you guys can you can find narrator. We'll get to that later, where you find all his stuff at. But let's move on. You're a father.
That's right.
A father of two beautiful little ones.
3, but 2.
That's
2 to 3.
That's right.
6, 7.
My apology. You're right. Hey, you gotta give old man a break here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Tell me, like, what does it feel like being a father, and what's been your proudest moment so far as a father?
Um, I like what the part of it that intrigues me the most is watching different parts of myself interact with each other. Like different parts of like personality traits that I carry that are in them, and like seeing that act out in real time. It's kind of like a I don't know. It's wild. Like Stella, the new well, she's not newborn anymore. She's 6 months, a few days, but her like bravery and like Nova's like funniness. Like I don't know. Like you just heard just the way she could bring a laugh out of somebody, and it's like those are two things that I love to do. Like that I love being,
Yeah.
and how those two interact with that because like Nova she'll do this thing where she like try to act like she's chasing Stella. Stella's only 6 months old, but she loves it. She freaks out. So I was like anytime Nova's like, I'm gonna get you, Stella, and Stella's like, ah, but she's like, I'm leaning back over, so you're gonna get me. And it's just like the way they're already playing like that, like just blows my mind because I'm like, wow, it's crazy. But one of the proud moments is watching Nova play the NPC last week. She was getting it in. I had a recorded sample and I used one of the wireless mics, just plugged it into the back of the MPC, and I was like, say that again, because she was like, Daddy, turn the music up, because I had it going quiet, and I was like, say that one more time, and I hit the record. She's like, Daddy, turn the music up. So chopped it, and then she was able to start playing that and the sound bites of it on there, and yeah.
So is that the beginning of the soundbite? Was her saying that?
So it was just like a drum beat just going.
Okay.
And her voice was already chopped up on the pads here. So she was like, Daddy, turn the music up. But she was on beat too. It was like
that's
unexpected. I was thinking like she's just gonna go ahead and just spam the buttons, go do whatever. But like she was like focusing in on making sure she was on time and everything. So that's one thing I'm happy about too. It's just like the rhythm that they live in is inspiring.
That just goes to show you she pays attention.
Oh yeah, for
sure. I think a lot of people don't realize, in general, that kids know exactly what's going on, whether we believe it or not. That right there goes to prove. She knows what's going on. She caught on. That's crazy good. That's great. That's right. Producer in the making.
Yeah, man, and I don't want to push it on her. Like I want her to just naturally come into it. But I couldn't even imagine. That's a question I had for you, man. Like how does it feel like to be able to listen to a catalog your child has made? Like that has to be
so we're gonna switch the roles. I love it. No, I love it. That's great. Seriously. Hey, this is what it's about. Real talk, right?
Yeah.
We're chopping it up. I love that. Switching roles. So let me answer this question. It's a proud moment. I enjoy. I push his music, and I'm getting teared up as a father.
Me too, dude. I'm feeling it.
I'm getting teared up as a father, but hearing his music. When you talk back about how you were like, do you want to hear Elijah in high school all the time? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear all the noise, like you said.
Right.
I would have appreciated it now.
Yeah.
Than was it back then. Eli has definitely evolved into a good. I'm never gonna say great because when you say great, I don't push great. He's good. He's really. He's on the cusp of great, doing some good things.
Yeah.
I enjoy a lot of his songs. There's probably, I have it's hard for me to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, whenever I run across a younger child, I don't want to say child. I'm sorry, like in their teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
I try to push his music because that's where that's who's going to connect to his music.
Yeah, exactly.
So I try to push it all. I don't want to say push it, but connect them to his music. And
that's understandable.
It's really cool seeing a lot of people say, I'll say, hey, all right, hey, I've talked to you, helped you out, now help me out. They're like, okay, what? I'll say type in Eli Moon, and the other day I had this girl goes, Eli Moon. She goes weirdo. She goes love. I go get out. She goes I know Eli Moon, and that makes me super. I mean, it puts McCheese grin on my face. You know what I'm saying? It makes me super proud that Eli's name is out there and people knows who he is. It means he's doing his thing.
Yep.
And and you're a big part of it. And I appreciate you for that.
He's made an impact, man. He's making an impact.
Yeah, he's one song he'll say it all the time, and after he says it, I always talk about it. And I'm going to mention it on here. It's Wings. Eli was going through some stuff, and I'm glad he was here to be able to write that song and perform that song. That one really touches me, I think, the most. But if I really couldn't even pick a favorite song of his, so.
Hey, he's got more to come. I know he's showing you new stuff every single time.
Yeah, no, 100%.
every time we could go.
100%. So
sorry, y'all had to wipe that tear that was lingering.
Yeah, he got me choked up, and I love it. But that's that's what this is about.
Yeah.
It's about real talk. And that's what we're doing. Yeah. Off the subject, off the cusp a little bit here. I don't know if anybody realized that we're in studio. We're in what do you call it? The lab. Yeah. This is where he cooks up all his music, and it's at Rock and Roll City Studios.
That's right.
Yeah, that's where we're at today with the show. I thought it'd be cool to show off his office.
That's right.
So, and this is
appreciate it.
And like I said, a little off cusp. We should have probably hit that earlier, but it is what it is. We got it in. So, if you're not in the studio, if you're not with the children, I'm sorry. Let's go back a little bit. I apologize. Let's go back to the music thing. I know you play how many instruments? I meant to touch on that one too.
So, I am not a master at any instruments, but I'd say 4 instruments. 4.
Okay. All right. You which 4 of those?
It would be keys, melodica, flute, handpan, and a little guitar. I'd say like 4 to 5.
That's cool. That's good. That's like I said, you wear many hats, and we forgot to mention that hat when we were talking about you're producing, you're performing, everything. So it's all right. Fast forward back to the question. When you're not in the studio, when you're not with the kids, well, maybe you could be with the kids, whatever. Just away from here, away from your work. What other hobbies do you have? What do you enjoy doing?
I'll tell you what. In the past few years, I've started watching a lot more sports with the old lady.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the more sports person, you or her?
Shit, it's a toss up. It's
tough, huh?
Yeah, like
Okay.
She loves football. We both love basketball. I watch football with her. Like, it's not my number one. Probably like it's really my number 3. I love baseball and basketball. Those are my 2 right there. But yeah, just like really life is mostly consists of just working on this craft and spending time with the family. That's like that's my night and day of life.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's
daytime with the fam, nighttime at the studio.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, what about like photography or anything? Because I've seen you did some videos.
So yeah, there's some different things and I like to incorporate them with my work so much. So I don't necessarily like consider them hobbies.
Okay.
But there are some different skill sets that I have. Like I'm well versed in media technology, whether that's video production, graphic production, certain visual design, and then down to it too. Like we make clothes as well. And
what's the name of that brand?
So that's Harmony Prints is the company.
Okay.
That we have for printing, and yeah. So I mean, like, I love learning new things. Like, I'm talking about getting a 3D printer here soon.
Okay.
Like, just so I can get into the computer-aided design and stuff and build physical things, even like tools. Like, sometimes there's tools I'm thinking about that don't exist. And I'm like, I just need something that's just this and this. And I'm like, I could 3D print that.
You can make it,
I need to. So, like, and even just like parts that fit in the places. Like, if you want to build something that puts it, being able to piece things together, being able to 3D print different parts out, things of that nature. So that's something I definitely want to get into, and that'll probably be my next real hobby. Cause like I know I'll be making stuff that's like not pertaining to work.
That's unreal.
Yeah,
I was talking about the 3D printing. I see and I'm sure you're going to do it. They make these like dragons, and they're like interlocked, and they move.
yeah. I
They're
seen
kind of
those.
cool. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We're going to make one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
So 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 what about you say you're into a lot of things. I know you are. Um, like I told you one time, my brother does beekeeping, and you're like amazed by it.
Yeah.
You do like I don't know. You just have so many. You just have so much knowledge, and I honestly, I mean, we have a big age difference. I ain't gonna lie. You have taught me so much. Honestly, I've learned from you. Some things. We sat here one day. We had a really deep conversation.
Yeah.
Me, you, Mark, and Eli, and it was moving, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy our conversations, and yeah, you do have some off the wall uh things that you like, and it's cool. It's cool.
Thank you.
I mean, you could talk to you. We could talk to you about anything.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
like it's crazy because I like the bee stuff. Like my dad's allergic to bees. My mom's allergic to bees. I've never been stung by a bee, but I love bees and love honey. Love all these different things. Like the different things that I like try to fit in the pocket of. I don't know. It's just I'm well versed in so many different things, like different walks of life and stuff like that. And like I'm grateful for that. I am so grateful for that because it allows me to meet new people, and also have relations in different ways. Like when I talked to your brother at a show about beekeeping. I think we
Yeah.
chopped it up for like talked to for like 15, 20 minutes. Just
And that was it.
yeah, while the
We could
music's
talk
going and
more.
everything. Yeah. No, it would have went longer. It definitely would have went longer for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you could like educate or inspire somebody, or something that would inspire or educate somebody or anybody. I mean, everyone, people we're talking to. What I mean, give us something. This is because this is what this podcast is about. It's about giving the guest their voice and something they may want to say because
Yeah.
this is face. Everybody has a voice, and a lot of times it's not heard. So
That's true.
this is I'm going to give you the platform. If you could say something or whatever.
So
The floor is yours.
I got you. I got you. Something I truly believe is when you have the innate thought to do something.
Tell them.
Yeah, when you have when you have a direct thought of creativity, spontaneity, like a spontaneous blah blah. How do you even say this? Spontaneous. When you have sorry if that got a little loud, folks, but these certain creative thoughts that come in, like trust your intuition. Definitely trust your intuition. Get better at practicing your mindfulness. Bring your dreams to reality. Doesn't mean that things have to be crazy, extravagant, or anything like that, but just like you almost gotta live like anything can happen and will happen. Like I know it's like not the most optimistic situation in the world right now. If you look out, well, something I always tell my brothers, if anything's going on, I'll be like, look around you in the room right now. If the universe was just the room you're in, how is it looking? And if it's not looking good, then you might have all the power to make it better. Especially if it's just all around you. Like things that are going on outside, don't even worry about it. How are things in here? Tidy up, do this, or whatever, like whatever the situation is. But if it is looking crazy, then it's still a step for action. But yeah, try not to worry too much. Don't give in to things that want to draw emotions out of you that aren't pouring out solutions. Like if there's things that are pouring solutions out, then yeah, let it draw emotion because That's happiness. It's a peaceful, serene vibe that you want to enter into. Not trying to like
I know,
this is
no.
5 or 6,
No, man.
7 different things.
Hey, no, 100%, man. That's great. I mean, that's what we want.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want. That's why I
Yeah.
want this podcast. You know, that's what I said. The base behind it is give everybody a voice.
Mhm.
It's unscripted,
Yeah.
unrehearsed, as they could tell. We had a little hiccups here and there, but it was great. I mean, this is great conversation. I really enjoy it.
Thank you.
So tell Papa Moon's audience, tell them where can we find you? What's coming up? What's your next project?
You can find Narrator on all platforms at NARR8R on all platforms. Once again, search it up anywhere, Google it, it'll come up. AI, you can ask AI who's Narrator. Yeah, and find what you need to find. And we have some projects that are coming up soon. The Lahele Collective is going to be pushing out a lot of material towards the end of this year and beginning of 2026. So I thank everybody for watching. I thank you for having me too.
Well, you know what, you were. It was educational for me today, as well as the audience. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the interview. So we're gonna have our next episode. Stay tuned for that. We're on the road. We're here today, and see where else you can see us. And look us up on the Inside Edge Network. You can find us on Inside Edge Network or Real Talk with Papa Moon. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and give us a follow. Watch his episodes, and we're gonna see you again next week. So, like I said, this is Real Talk with Papa Moon. Every voice matters. Yeah, stay real, stay kind, and have a voice.